Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I'm Daryl.
I'm Roy.
And I'm Sofian.
And welcome to the, not really the first episode of the podcast, but the introduction to the podcast. This is going to be the Iron House podcast. This podcast was the idea we had to create a show where we can talk about all the things Iron House, talk about the gym, talk about the community, talk about the culture, and share all our opinions on the different things that you find in the gym. So we figured it'd be really fun to make a podcast where we get to hang out more and chat about things. We have so many different people on the team. We have such a big community, a lot of different stories to share. And so
Sure.
what do you guys are looking forward to for the podcast? What do you guys want to talk about?
I'm excited to talk about training stuff, powerlifting stuff, coaching stuff,
I'd
listening
hope so.
stuff, lifestyle,
Yeah.
eating, I don't know, everything.
Yeah, because those are all the pretty important components of being in a gym.
Just everything training related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Training related stuff occupies 80% of my mind, so
Yeah, there you
talking
go.
about it is always nice.
And we spend most of our time in a gym. I mean,
Yep.
Definitely.
we all work in the gym,
Definitely.
and then we all train in the
Uh-huh.
gym. And with Iron House, we also tend to hang out in the gym.
A lot.
Yeah, we
More
spend
than I would like sometimes,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
hey,
it's part of
it
it.
still works. It still works.
Yeah, so like all the things that Roy mentioned can be super interesting topics. And being Iron House, we've also built a really big network of really interesting athletes and people and coaches. So we're also looking forward to having people on the show that we can interview and ask questions. And there's so many important components to go into training, whether you're training at a high level or you're just training recreationally. There's so many interesting things you can talk about. You can talk about training methods, you can talk about recovery, you can talk about stress management, and you can talk about goals. So a bunch of fun things to talk about. And I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know about you guys, but
For sure. I just want to get new insights on, because everyone has their own life and their own view on like how to train and what to train and when to train and whatever. There's people with kids, there's people with businesses, there's people with like whatever. It's just interesting to see how do people think.
yeah, the insights is a good point. Okay, just learn from each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Because how many times have we had like super interesting conversations in the office? And
And then we're like,
yeah.
I wish we would have like
Yeah. And,
Record the
and
shit.
someone says something like, oh, that's so smart. I never thought about it that way. Record it. And now we also have the monthly coaches meeting where we also talk about really interesting topics. Like Roy talked about a little bit about sports psychology again last time, and was really insightful and really good perspectives. And we're like, man, I think even people who aren't coached, people who are just gym goers can also learn from this and benefit. So that's kind of the idea. That's going to be the Iron House podcast. We kind of still got to decide on a fixed day to post, like which day in the week is convenient. I don't know what you guys think, but I always thought like in the weekend was a good time to post. But
I would
weekend-
also assume
yeah?
weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds
definitely.
good. Sounds good.
But I've heard from people like, yeah, but the weekends when I'm busy doing other stuff. I like
Then,
to, so
Like Wednesday, Thursday to break up the week.
I don't know, like
Wednesday?
we got to figure out
Wednesday
something
night.
clever.
Maybe
what's
just
the
like
preference?
Sunday, because then you can either listen to it on Sunday or like Monday morning when you drive to work. I don't know.
Oh, okay. See,
Motivational start of the week.
hey, there you go. Hey, that's a good idea because then we can start with a happy Monday.
Hey,
There we go.
yo.
Yeah, okay, cool.
you have it.
See, Roy, man's got it. All right, guys. So I hope you guys are excited. This is going to be the Iron Out podcast. The first episode should be coming the week after we post this episode, most likely on the Sunday. I hope you're excited. Please subscribe to this channel on any podcast platform where you follow your podcast. It's going to be on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, etc. All the good stuff. And we are also going to upload a video version of this, hopefully, most likely, on our YouTube page. So if you want to look at Roy's biceps while we're talking about stuff, that's absolutely fine. And I think it should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Get started.
Peace. Good. That's the first one.
Dope.